What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Think Outside the BlueBox podcast. I'm Anthony Rivera. I'm the lead videographer and editor here at BlueBox Digital. And welcome to the podcast. This is where we feature local artists and kind of their journeys and why they are where they are today. And today I'm featuring a local artist, a local violinist. Him and I have done some work in the past on some music videos and things. So welcome, Sebastian Gabriel.
Thank you for having me.
We got a whole studio audience here.
Yeah, a lot of people here.
Yeah. You nervous?
Well, kind of. It's my first podcast, actually.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not nervous, but I'm like, well, let's see.
Yeah, you know. And I think that's how we met too, man. Just I went up to you and I'm like, hey man, you want a music video? And
yeah,
like, yeah.
It was kind of random. It was like,
Yeah.
hey, yeah.
Yeah, let's go into that. How did we meet?
So
it was a wedding, right?
Yeah, I was playing a wedding and I was playing the cocktail hour, I remember. And I remember that I was playing like the Weeknd songs, like Jason Ross-on. And you were like doing like photograph, like
Yeah, I was doing the video.
And I was like, when I finished, he was like, hey, you wanna
Yeah.
video? I was like, hi, nice to meet you. Yes, of course I want.
Yeah, that's how I do, man. Like when I'm out and doing my shoots, I usually like look for talent, man. And you stood out.
Thank you.
Stood out. I've done hundreds of weddings and I've never seen anybody do what you do.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yeah. So what got you started in the violin?
Okay, well, I started violin when I was 5 years old. I didn't like pick the violin by myself because I was a child.
Mm-hmm.
I started in El Sistema in Venezuela.
Okay.
And
You're from Venezuela?
I'm from
originally?
Venezuela. Yeah, I'm from.
You're
Venezuela.
born and raised there.
Yeah, I came here when I was 18. So
Okay.
all my life in Venezuela, and I've been here in Florida like 3 years.
Okay.
Kind of, so yeah. But yeah, I started violin when I was 5. Then I started music 30. And when I was like 6, then I started piano when I was 8. So I've been practicing music since I was a child.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty young. So what else do you play? I know it's violin. You said piano.
Well, I play piano, I play violin, I play ukulele. I learned how to play ukulele in quarantine.
Nice. Yeah. My daughter actually taught herself how to play ukulele.
It's not that hard. If you know like an instrument, you can pick some notes and some chords. So
yeah, that's all it is. It's just chords.
Yeah,
it's just nothing but chords. Oh, that's awesome, man. And what is it about violin that kind of?
Well, I like violin because when I start, you can play any melody in the violin. I remember when I was like in the orchestra, I used to play classical music, like classical train. I was part of the youth orchestra, like any orchestra it wasn't in Venezuela I was part of. And then I remember like I like to play like other kind of music more than classical. I remember like I was playing Beethoven, I was playing Vivaldi, Mozart, all those stuff.
The classics.
Classics. But then I was like, okay, but I like more music, and I was like, but I don't know how to sing. So that's my problem because usually when I was like hanging out with my friends in school and everything, they were like with a guitar, like singing modern songs, like pop songs. And I was like, okay, I don't know how to play guitar and I don't know how to sing. What I have to supposed to do? So I was like, okay. And for me, it was like really easy to like play any song in the violin. I just pick a melody like in 5 seconds, like 10 seconds. And it's like, okay, I can play the melody with the violin. So for the reason it was like kind of fun because I remember in any break during orchestra, we got like 15 minutes break. And I was with my friends like, hey, let's play this song that it's like kind of popular. And it's like, okay. And I said to my friends like, hey, you're going to play this, you're going to play this, you're going to play this. And I was like, okay. Dun, 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 dun. And everyone was like, oh my God, how you can do that? So in that moment, I was like, okay, I like violin.
Yeah. That's awesome. It's a good instrument, man. Any strings.
Yeah.
You a strings guy?
I know how to play violin, of course, but viola is kind of the same, and cello is just a little different, but it's like bass. So if you know violin, you can play all those
any of the strings.
Violin,
yeah. And I think it kind of translates too when you play the guitar and the ukulele and stuff like that. It's kind of the same because you have to do the chords.
Yeah, it's just different strings, but if you know the basics, you basically can play any instrument. for me, it's easy to play a string instrument. Now, brass, like flute, no.
No, no brass.
Okay, no.
Any percussion?
I mean, I try like drums.
Yeah.
Because it's fun.
Yeah.
But it's not like my I'm not like the best playing drums. But I can try. If you put me like rhythm, I can do like, okay, let's try.
Have you had any formal training?
In drums, no. I mean, no.
What about violin? I know you said the orchestra. You were in the orchestra in school.
Yeah, I went to orchestra in school, and I went part of the El Sistema. Then I went in a chamber orchestra for like 10 years. So I was like 8. Then I remember when I was like 12, I applied for it's like a conservatory in Venezuela. It's called Simón Bolívar Conservatory, it's called. And I applied. It was like, I don't know, it was like 2,000 violinists. I applied for that place and to study. And I remember it was like 12. I applied and I got in.
You got in. Wow.
Yeah, I got in. I was like, oh my god, how I did.
Wow.
And then I started right there like 2 years, but it was in another city. It was in Caracas. I'm from Maracay. There is like 1 hour of difference. So it was kind of hard to continue studying right there. And also in Venezuela, everything was like really bad situation.
Yeah.
So I stopped to study right there, but I never stopped like playing violin. I remember I played violin in the orchestra for like too many years, and then I did like, okay, let's practice by myself. And I was practicing like posting videos in YouTube, like Instagram, doing like kind of pop songs. And I mean, that was my like, after being in orchestra, I was like doing those stuff.
Just YouTube,
Instagram. And also I remember I have like too many friends. They play drum. I have my best friend played drums. And I have like 2 more friends. I play guitar. But it was kind of weird because I play violin. So how you mix those instruments? It's like kind of weird. And we were like 14 years old. And we were like, okay, let's do something. I remember in the school, we got like a lot of like events, like kind of things. I remember they saying like, hey, we need someone to play like anything. And we were like, okay, well, I have violin, I have my friend that play guitar, I have my friend that play drums. Let's make a band. But it was kind of weird because like, okay, let's make a violin band. So it's like, okay, let's do it. And we were trying like more like pop music. And we did it. I mean, it sounds pretty well at the moment. We were playing like, I don't know, like Michael Jackson things. I were playing, I don't know what like reggaeton sounds in that moment. And everyone was like, yes, you got it. But I feel like we need a singer, because violin sometimes, I mean, I like violin music, but sometimes it's like, no, you can listen like an hour of violin because you'll be like too tired. You need something different, like violin sing, like to meet things. I remember I had a friend and she sounds like very well, but she was so shy. So it was like, okay, well, let's try. I remember we got like a party and she was supposed to sing, and it was like, okay, let's make a band. We got everything, and she gonna sing and I'm gonna play violin. So she said yes. Then when the moment came in the stage, she was like, okay, I'm gonna sing, and then she just ran away.
Froze. Oh no.
And it was like, no. We were like, okay, you can do it. Then we convinced her, and she came back, and I remember she was singing Hello by Adele. That is like a hard song.
Yeah.
And everyone like hear, like listen to her, it was like, oh my god, she sounds very well. She can sing. And in that moment we started a band, like in Maracay, in my place. We were 14 years old. We were like, I don't know, we were crazy.
It's still in school, you know.
I mean, we were in high school. It was in 9th grade.
Nice.
And then I remember we went to a restaurant. It was like a famous restaurant in Maracay, in my city. And we made like a performance, but just to show our band, like, hey, we have this. If you like it, you can hire us. If not, that's it, because you're 14 years old.
Okay. You don't care. You got nothing to lose.
Exactly. So we went, we played, and the owner was like, okay, no, you have to come back here every weekend. I remember playing every weekend in a restaurant like with 14 years old, we got money in that time because Venezuela was like the situation like really good, but we're getting paid with 14. I mean, it was like a job.
Yeah, it's like a job, your first job.
Exactly. Well, it didn't feel like a job because we were playing just music, practicing every day in the school. Like,
that's awesome.
Fun. Yeah, it was good. We were in there like 1 year.
A whole year.
A whole year, yeah. The owner said, "Hey, you have to sign this contract." Well, your parents, because we're like child, and they were like, "Okay, you have to sign this contract, and you're gonna come here like every weekend for 1 year." I was like, "Oh, wow. Okay, let's do this."
So that was your whole year's weekends.
I remember we went to the theater in the morning, and then we went to play in the night, and then that morning we were like, okay, let's party, let's go to a party. And I was like,
oh my god, yeah. For a 14-year-old, I bet that was hilarious.
Yeah.
Nice. So you played there for a whole year until you were 15?
Yeah, and then when I was like 15, I still playing like gigs. We play gigs, and we play in weddings and everything, and everyone in like my city, they were like, okay, that's the band of the young violinists. Yeah. Because we were like different that time, because we were like 2 violins, 1 cello, 1 guitar, percussion like drums, and 1 singer. So nice. we call it a pop symphony.
Okay.
But the band, no, I was like the rhythm that we played, pop symphony, and the band was missing one. Because in every performance that we did, one guy was missing.
There was always one missing.
Okay, that's like that good name, missing one.
Damn.
It was like my first moment that I said, okay, I can do this stuff like with violin, like modern music, like pop music. And until like since that day, I never stopped.
Nice.
Playing.
Have you had any regular jobs?
Well, I remember when I graduated in like lab assistant.
Okay.
When I came here, I did the same thing here in the States. I started for like a whole year, and I got my certificate in phlebotomist.
Where did you work?
I mean, I work where like right now?
No, like where did you work as a lab tech?
Oh, well, in Venezuela, I work in
Venezuela.
In Venezuela. And then here, I got my certificate, and I work in the St. Joseph Hospital.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay. I actually worked at LabCorp for a long time.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I draw like blood every night, but I got the midnight shift in the hospital. Yeah. I hate it.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I can say it out loud.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I mean, I went there like for a whole year.
That's when you came here?
No, it was like 2 years after. I started in 2020.
Okay.
And also it started in the pandemic. So I started with the whole COVID situation.
That's even worse.
Yeah. But I got experience because, I mean, I remember when I was like taking classes in 2019, this COVID doesn't sit. We was like, okay, if you go to like an isolation room, you're gonna have the whole gowns and the whole glove, but it's not happening every time. I was like, okay, it's not common. Then when COVID happened, you have to do that every day with every single patient, and it was like, oh my god, it was crazy, and I was like terrified. But I was like, okay, it's a good opportunity because you get like more experience and you got the adrenaline, like, hey, I can do that. And then that was like that last year, like 2020, 2021. Yeah, I don't know.
You were still working at the hospital?
Yeah, for me, like 2020, 2021 is like the same year.
Yeah, it all blended in.
It's like, okay, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 2021. I stopped to work in the hospital in 2021 in September because I said, okay, I think this is not my thing.
Yeah.
And I got the violin, I got everything, I got the speakers, I got violin, but I didn't have like start playing violin because I mean I got weddings and everything, but it was like 1 in 2 months, 2 in 3 months.
It was just a side thing.
Exactly, it was like a side thing, and everyone was like, okay, but why you don't play and why you don't do that? Because I mean, you post videos in YouTube, you post videos on Instagram, people call you, people want to see you, say that you play good, and I was like, okay, but I wanted like a real job, you know?
Yeah.
And it was like, no, but you not try it. And I said, okay, let's try that. And just take violin and music like my...
So this is your job now?
Yeah, and also I'm teaching music in a music school. But it's not
Nice.
like a job. It's just like having fun with the kids.
Dude, that's how I feel about this, man. This is not a job for me.
I love it. I love it. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I go like during the weeks teach music in the West J Music School.
West Chase?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a lot of students right now. I'm so glad. Yeah, I have like
Wow,
40
that's awesome.
students. Like I love.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, so your students are going to see you on the podcast now.
Yeah. Hello. So yeah, I work in a music school teaching violin, teaching piano, ukulele, and then I play violin, like music around Tampa area, Orlando. So I mean, I feel like I'm not working.
Yeah. You made it, man. You found something that you love, and now you're doing it.
Yeah. I'm trying.
That's good, dude. What made you go into the hospital though?
I mean, because I already got the knowledge because I started like lab when I was in Venezuela. And when I came here,
were you a phlebotomist over there too?
Yeah, I worked as a phlebotomist for like 1 year in a lab, and then when I came here, I said I have to do the same thing because I know that because music is not like something short because you can be playing around like 1 month and then the next month
nothing,
no gigs, and it's like
yeah.
I mean it's kind of hard because I need to pay bills and
Yeah.
everything. So it was like, okay, I need to get something like a certificate. I want to study it,
a backup.
A backup, exactly.
plan,
like
yeah.
your parents like, hey, you have to study. So yeah. And also my mom is a medical doctor.
Okay.
So I've been with that kind of stuff like
The medical industry.
exactly. I have like all my, I know everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you have to do something. And I was like, okay, I want to be a doctor. Because when I was starting in high school, I was like, okay, I want to start a doctor. And then I'm going to play violin by like backup.
On the side,
Yeah, on the side. And I was like, okay, it's not that easy. You have to pick one. And I said, okay, I think it's better if I just pick violin because
You enjoy it, man.
it's what I like.
You
And it
enjoy
was
it.
like,
And like you said, it doesn't feel like work.
exactly.
But yeah, I mean, it is work because I'm sure you have to like.
Yeah, but I mean, enjoying it like every second when I do the playlist, when I talk with maybe when I do weddings, when I speak with the bride, like, hey, I want to play this song, I want to play that song. It's like, okay, what if I show you this song? It's like, I love that song. Yeah, I love it. And it's like, I mean, it's like I love it.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's more of a collaboration.
Exactly. It's like a molecular relation. And when you see the results, like playing the wedding and the bride just crying and hugging you, like, hey, you did it the
Aw.
best. It's like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's worth it.
It's worth it. Yeah,
It's
it
worth
is.
it. That's awesome, man. How many weddings have you done?
I don't know. I mean, I have probably like one wedding every weekend, probably. But right now I have more weddings because I'm more into the like industry and
Yeah.
everything. But I don't remember like 50. I don't know.
Wow. Yeah. That's good. And you've only been doing it for a couple of years, right? For weddings?
Well, here in Tampa, yeah, I've been doing like that. But I remember my first wedding was when I was like 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I remember I got a like an uncle, and he said, "Hey, let's play my wedding," and I was like, "What?" I was like 13. I was like, "Yeah, you have to play my wedding." I was like, "Okay, but what do you want me to play?" And he was like, "You're gonna play this. You're gonna play this." And I was like,
Oh, boy.
okay, let's do this. And I play by myself. Like, it was acoustic and a
Yeah.
cappella with the violin, but everyone liked it.
Just
It was
you
like,
and the violin.
yeah, me and the
That's it.
violin. That's it, yeah. And then I remember when we were like 15, when we were doing the whole gigs and everything, people called us like, hey, let's play my wedding. And weddings, I mean, that time was like a lot of money because like, man, you're like 15, you get like $100. It's like, I mean, you can do whatever you want.
I can go shopping now.
Exactly. And I remember one time we went to a wedding and our saying was, we can play whatever you want for your wedding. And I remember in that moment that people was like, whatever I want? Okay. So the guy picked a song from Dragon Ball, the theme.
Oh my God.
I remember we didn't have like music papers or anything, but I wrote everything. I was like, okay, I'm going to write the cello part, I'm going to write the viola part, I did everything. And we were like, okay, let's do this. we played that song, and I remember the bride pick another song from like an anime thing, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, how can
they
you
recognize it?"
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yeah." It was kind of crazy. I mean,
that's cool. Yeah, that's how you start, man. That's how you start. What brought you to the United States?
So, well, first, the situation in Venezuela was really bad. We didn't have like any opportunities, and it was like, okay, I got a uncle here. I've been living here since, I don't know, like 1940. I don't know.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's my uncle.
Here in
like,
Tampa.
Here in Tampa,
area.
yeah. He just received us, like all my family, like, with my mom, with my dad, with my brother. And I remember when I came here, I was like, okay, I took English classes when I was in high school. And also I get
Me too. I'm from Puerto Rico, so
yeah.
I got the similar story.
Yeah, but it's not like that good, the English classes. So I took like private English classes, but I didn't like the English class. I didn't like it. Yeah, I went to classes and I was like, oh, I don't like it. I don't know why, but it was like, I don't need it. I don't like it. I don't know, because
You're young too,
you don't need it. I mean, I didn't listen like English, like music in English and anything. I was like, I don't care. Then when I came here, I was like, okay, I understand a little bit. And then we're like to Burger King, like, hey, I want what you said. I was like,
trying to order food.
I was like, okay, I don't know anything. I don't know anything. So yeah, I didn't even know how to say my name, because my name changed, because I was Sebastian and now I'm Sebastian. I was like, how I can say my name? And it's like, you have to say Sebastian. I was like, okay. I've been trying to.
If you say Sebastian, people are like, what?
One time I was in Burger King, same, and I said, what's your name? I would say Sebastian, and they wrote Zapato.
Get out of here.
I know, when I saw the order, like, Zapato. I was like, never mind.
Close enough.
Yeah. Oh, it was crazy.
Zapato. For those of you who don't understand Spanish, Zapato is shoe.
It's shoes. Yeah, my name is Shoes. That's my new name.
That's awesome. Yeah, I had a similar experience, man, because coming from Puerto Rico, it was like that. They barely teach you any English over there, and it's like, when you come over here, you're a little lost, you know.
Yes, you are. You're like, okay, no, you have to try. And I studied English like for a whole year. I was like studying English in the library, then with my uncles, then with people, like talking. I think the good way to learn English is like just practicing outside.
Yeah, just do it
with people, talking with people. Yeah, because I mean, I remember reading a lot of books, and I was like, okay, I know. And then going outside, I didn't get anything. I was like, okay, no, you have to try and practice, like talk with people. And that was the way that I learned. And yeah, that was like my first experience here. I was like, okay, I need to learn English.
I gotta order Burger King.
Exactly. I need my chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that's all you need to know. Bathroom and chicken sandwich.
Exactly.
That's awesome. What age were you when you came here?
What?
Well, how old were you?
Oh, I was 18.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me
I was
that.
18, and I just finished high school, and I just came here, and I was like, okay, I didn't know what to do here, because I like everyone. I got like jobs like dishwasher. Then I work in a restaurant.
For the people who don't know English, that's usually where they end up.
Exactly, and I was doing that and learning English, because I said, no, I need to do something more. But in that time, I got weddings.
Nice.
I was doing dishwasher, and then in the weekend, I was like in a wedding. I was like, okay.
It's always called you, man. The weddings have always called you.
Yeah, I mean, when I came, I remember I just came with like a little backpack and my violin.
Nice.
That was my two things. I came. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go with my violin, because I was practicing all the time. I was like doing stuff and practicing violin, doing some stuff, like learning new things. I remember in that time it was like instant, like like videos and everything. It was like, yeah, I need to do something like that. I remember posting like a lot of videos during that time, I was like, I got like a lot of followers in that moment. I was like, yeah, I'm from everywhere, from around the world. Like, hey, you have to play this song. You have to play this song. I remember I did request like, hey, I can play whatever you want, and they were like, okay, let's play this song, let's play that song. I remember like I did like in my Instagram stories, I did that, and I remember doing that. I got a lot of reposts from artists, from famous artists.
Nice.
For most Latin artists.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a lot of reposts, and I remember during quarantine, I was because I was doing anything, and I was like just recording videos in my apartment, and I just was like posting videos in my stories, and then I got a lot of reposts. And one moment I got reposts from J Balvin.
Get out of here.
Yeah, and I got like 1,000 followers in like one night.
Get out of here.
And yeah,
that's cool.
I also people from journeys and everything just call me like, hey, you're appearing the J Balvin Instagram. I saw you playing, remember? And I was like, oh my god, yeah. I got reposts from Lele Pons. There's like an Instagram.
Nice, yeah.
I got a repost from Black Eyed Peas.
Okay.
So,
get out of here.
Yeah, like playing those songs. And that was like the first way that I got engaged with people around like here and everywhere. Because Instagram is like social media, helps you like a lot.
Big time. And now TikTok.
And now TikTok, yeah.
I think I talk about TikTok on almost every one of my episodes.
Yeah.
It's so good, man. Because now, I know you said that you used to go just post videos of you playing violin. Now you can go live and just build this awesome community of people that just love your art, man.
Yeah, I haven't tried the live thing.
You have 1,000 followers yet?
I have 1,000. Yeah.
Okay, you can go live.
Yeah.
You scared?
I got like a couple videos that were like viral for me, because viral is like 1 million views.
Yeah.
I got one that was like 20,000.
Yeah.
One is like 40,000. But I think like I have to keep trying, like keep posting new
It's
things.
consistency. Yeah, you got to work that algorithm.
Yeah, I'm trying to post like one video like every day. One video every day. I'm trying. That's my goal.
Yeah,
that was my goal in January, but I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't do it.
Oh, that's a good goal.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get like one video.
Makes consistency. Yeah,
it makes you vital.
Yeah. And that's why I love TikTok, man, is because it puts you in front of so many people, and it's like if they like it, then it put you in front of more people, and it's like it's so easy to go viral in there as long as your content is good.
It was like Instagram, but Instagram changed.
Yeah.
I remember I used to have like 1,000 views in like 4 hours, or maybe like 2 hours. I don't know. And now I got like 50. Like, what happened? You were good.
It's harder. Yeah, it's harder to stand out on Instagram.
Yeah, I remember it was kind of easy. For me, Instagram was like the best platform because I got like engaged. I remember I was getting the end with J Balvin. I was sending the video and he was like, excellent job. Like, you got it. And I was like, oh my God, I just got a conversation with J Balvin. On
Instagram.
Yeah. I remember one day I was like, I was crazy because like, okay, let's try this. And I saw that, I don't know if you know Chino and Nacho. There's like, there's like a duo. I remember Chino, it was like in 2019 probably. He was coming to Orlando and he was going to make a performance. And I was like, I want to go to that performance, but I want to play with him. And I was like, how I can do that? Because I don't know Chino. So I said, I'm going to make a video. And in the like when you put the words, I'm going to put, I want to participate in the video with Chino. Please tag Chino in the comments and maybe you can make my dream possible. Nice. Something like that. And I was like, okay, let's try. I don't lose anything. Yeah, it's a video. And Chino just comment in the video and say, excellent, bro. Check your DM. Something like that. I checked my DM and I was like, hey. Hey.
You got a DM with
Chino. And I got a DM with Chino like, hey, you saw my video. Hope you like it. Blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, let's talk with my management and you can come to my concert and play with me. And I was like, oh my God, what? I'm gonna play the concert. And I was like talking with the management. We did the whole thing like, hey, you wanna play, blah, blah. But I remember in that moment, it was like a hurricane.
Oh God.
I don't know which one. I don't know if it was Irma or because it was too many. But it was like a hurricane in that weekend, and it was like
It disrupted the whole thing.
It disrupted the whole thing. I was like, oh my God.
That's cool though, man. You're already getting some traction though.
Yeah, I mean the social media is like crazy. You can get like with people, you can talk with people, and you can like promote your music.
Yeah, you can network, and that's why I started this podcast, man, is to feature guys like you, because I know you're talented as hell, man. I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, that video that we made. You want to talk about that?
The take my breath.
Yeah.
yeah, I love it. I mean, when we talk about the video, we were like talking about what we were gonna post, and I had that song, and you said, I love that song.
Yes. I'm a Weeknd fan, man. I love it.
I mean, yeah, I want to go to a concert of the Weeknd.
Yeah.
When I knew that it was coming to Raymond, I was like, I need to go.
Yeah.
But it was like 6,000.
Yeah. They canceled it though. They gave everybody their refunds.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, but I said the Super Bowl.
Oh, the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl, yeah. But it was like
here.
too expensive.
He was here.
It was like, oh my God, too close.
Yeah. Yeah, my daughter wanted to go too, but yeah, I couldn't justify the price.
Oh my God, yeah.
Just for the halftime show.
Yeah, just for the halftime. Because,
like, all right, we can leave now. He's coming back though. He's coming back. He's announcing some tour dates pretty soon.
Yeah, he changed it. Like he needs arenas, I think, stadiums.
It's bigger, yeah.
Yeah, it's bigger.
I love it.
And I heard the new album, and I was like, oh my God, it's so good.
It's so good.
So different. I mean, the first day they came to the album, I remember I got a gig in a restaurant, and I was like, I need to play some of the songs. And I was playing like Sacrifice. I was playing all those songs. And everyone was like, oh my God, that's too new. And I was like, no, I need to play it.
It just came out, yeah.
I mean, I remember one of the songs, I didn't hear it. Like, I mean, I didn't know how was the song. There was like, I don't remember the name. One of the songs. But I remember I just took the track, and I just played it. And I played it with the violin, like I didn't hear it at all.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, just play it because I want to hear how it goes. And it was like, yeah, you got it.
Never played it before.
Yeah, and it was like, okay, I can play it next time again.
That's cool. Yeah, his album is so good. Did you watch the live stream?
No.
It was so good. It was so good. Like he actually got dressed up in the old man costume.
I saw it, but on YouTube, like not live. But I saw
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Me and my daughter, we actually stayed up and watched it live.
Oh my God, yeah,
it was so good.
Yeah, I was listening to the whole thing. It's so interesting.
Yeah,
and how he made the album is like crazy. I knew that Jim Carrey was like the guy that was speaking. I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah, he got Jim Carrey, he got Quincy Jones, he got all kinds of people, man.
Yeah.
It's so good. And he released Take My Breath before as a single. That's why you and I shot the video for it.
Yeah, you took the video, yeah. I remember I took the track because something that I like from The Weeknd is that he posted the original and he posted the backing track. And I just took the backing track. I didn't do anything. I just took the backing track from The Weeknd and I played
just put the violin to it.
Exactly, and it was like so good.
Yeah.
And the video was great.
It was amazing.
I
loved it.
Yeah, thank you.
That was a good spot, man. Yeah, we had a good time. It was a little cold. It was a little chilly that day.
Yeah, I remember. I got the jacket, and the jacket was like,
you were like, I was like, nah, man, we got to take the jacket off. You're like, oh crap.
Yeah, well, that was good.
It was good. How long before the album did that song come out? Because that's been out for a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think last year.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
Yeah, it was like, because
But he changed it.
They changed it, yeah.
You see that in the new album? It
made like a
different.
standard version.
Yeah.
Like, longer. And also, you have to listen to the album like track after track because one
it blends into the other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
it's almost like you're listening to that radio station, the 103.
The end of one song is the beginning of the next one, and it's like, oh my god,
it's so good.
Yeah,
and supposedly it's part of a trilogy too. There's a third one coming out.
Really?
So it's After Hours, Dawn FM, and then there's another one coming that's part of the.
Oh my God,
yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for a collab for The Weeknd, but Bunny.
Yeah,
I'm just waiting for it. That's gonna be boom. And I'm gonna make like 3 covers of that song.
Yeah, heck yeah. And you got to tag him in it, man, because you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
He can invite you on stage whenever he's here in Tampa.
Oh my god, yeah. Hopefully.
Let's tag The Weeknd in this podcast. Let's make it happen. So what do you got coming up, man? What's next for you?
Well, I wanna keep posting like videos in Instagram, like TikTok. I'm getting like more often in TikTok now. I wanna try to post like original songs by myself. I want to try to get something good because everyone, when I play in restaurants and kids, everyone's like, hey, how can I find you in Spotify? I want to listen to your music. And I'm like, I don't have music yet because
not yet.
Yeah, because I don't want to post like covers, like random covers in Spotify and don't get views. I mean, I don't know.
You never know, man, because when you do a cover, when people search for that artist, your stuff comes up.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's like...
I want to try to get like covers, but in another way. So for example, if you're playing The Weeknd song, like the Weeknd song, or maybe like pop, I want to try maybe like classical, for example. For example... Take My Breath, but classical with violin.
Nice.
Something different. I want to try something like that, but on Spotify. That's my goal. Like I'm working on.
I'm like a real cover.
Like a real cover. Like everything.
Everything's done.
Doing by myself. Like or like violin, piano, guitar, like every instrument, like mixing up. Yeah, that's like my idea at the moment. I'm trying to just get in it like by myself, and also I'm trying to get like original songs. I have a couple one, but my problem is like I don't sing. So I'm just trying to get like singers.
Yeah, find a singer
with violin. So just like maybe I want to try to get an album with boys and violin. So both at the same time, like a different thing. So yeah, that's what I have in mind at the moment. And
you should collaborate, man. Just reach out and say, hey, this track is for you. This track is for you. This track is for you.
Well, it what I'm doing. I'm doing that.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I didn't know you wrote your own original content.
Yeah, I have it, but I haven't posted because when I post, I want to just post everything.
Yeah, you want to do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to do it right.
Yeah, you be patient because I think like sometimes you can post like a lot of songs, but I just want to do like if I got like because when I working on a song, I always listen to a song. I hear the details and it's like okay, and erase the whole thing and start over.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then start over. I mean, yeah, I have songs from like 2 years ago. I have songs from 3 years ago that I'm still working on.
Still, yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
It's gotta be perfect.
Yeah, I remember when my friends like in Venezuela when we were like that band, we made like 20 songs, like 30 songs. I have one of those songs like 3-4 years ago. I'm just restarting to doing the music, to doing everything.
Yeah, heck, dude, you never know.
Exactly.
You never know until you start putting it out there.
It's like a secret.
Yeah, and if people are asking you for it, that means that there's a demand for it. Like people are waiting for it. So.
Yeah, people is like, hey, what is your Spotify content? It's like, just wait.
It's coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
So where can everybody find your stuff right now?
So we can find me in social media like Instagram, like Seba Gabo.
Sebagabo.
Sebagabo. No. Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Like what?
I'll put it on the screen. Sebagabo.
Exactly. Sebagabo. Yeah. People sometimes say Sebagabo.
Sebagabo.
Or Sebagabo. So I just got that username because that's the combination from Sebastian Gabriel. Because when you say Gabriel in Spanish, you say Gabo. So you got Seba Gabo, and that's like a mix of both names. And I think Sebastian Gabriel is like too long.
Yeah.
So I say Seba Gabo, that's fine.
It's a little long, yeah.
In Spanish, it's better because it's Seba Gabo. Okay, got it. In English, like Seba Gabo?
Seba with a C or an S?
Exactly. It's like Sebastian.
Yeah, that's it. And you're on YouTube?
In YouTube, I have Sebastian Gabriel, violinist, probably, yeah. And TikTok, Sebagabo, Instagram, Sebagabo. I'm posting my live performances in SoundCloud.
Okay.
Because sometimes Spotify, you can post like copyright with the copyright and everything. So it's kind of
a little harder, yeah.
So I'm trying to post like all my live stream on SoundCloud. I know that SoundCloud is like, people is like, oh, SoundCloud, but it's like, I mean,
no, it's huge.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's huge, and there's so many other artists on there too.
I mean,
man.
yeah,
it's a good community.
Yeah, I wasn't like in SoundCloud at all. I was like, I don't know what is that, and then I just posted content. And I was like, oh my god, this is so good. You can listen to anything. Yeah. It's like, yeah, I love SoundCloud now.
That's awesome. That's cool, man. And you have any websites, anything like that?
I have a website. It's called sebagaboviolin.com. That's my website. And I use it for private events like weddings and collabs. I'm trying to get like collab with DJs around the Tampa area because I'm trying to get like a violin show and trying to offer in that because I mean I want to try everything. I play all kind of things.
Yeah,
I've been playing.
It's so versatile, man. You can play all kinds of stuff with that.
Yeah, I mean I play. Sometimes it's like, hey, I want to have a party, like a Latin party. Let's play reggaeton. It's like, let's play reggaeton.
Let's do it.
Then I said, hey, let's play pop, and it's like, okay, what kind of stuff? And I don't know, like Justin Bieber. Okay, got it.
Nice.
I remember one time I was like. Yeah, it was like a Thursday. I was with my cell phone, like having like chill, like you know, and someone just sent me a DM by Instagram saying like, "Hey, are you available tomorrow, Friday?" And I was like, "At what time?" It was like, it was in the morning, like 11. I was like, "Okay, yeah, sure. What do you want me to play?" And he said like, "I want Afrobeats," and I was like. What? Afrobeats? What is that? And I was like, what is that? And it's like, I'm going to send you the music and you're going to play it. That was like at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. of a Thursday to play in 11 in a Friday. And he was, I'm going to give me like 1 hour and I'm going to send you the whole music. And I was like, okay. And I was like in YouTube that moment, like, what is Afrobeat? What is that? Like, what kind of sound? Then I listened to the sounds and it was like, okay, I know this kind of rhythm. It's like different. I haven't played at all, but I know what's the rhythm, I know what's going on. And he was sending me like a playlist of a lot of songs. And I was like, okay, I'm going to just take one of the songs. And I just spent the whole night learning the songs, like making the whole playlist, making the whole, the whole performance. And then the day came in, and I played the whole Afrobeats, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, you're so good! You play Afrobeats in the violin. What is that?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can do whatever you want." That. Yeah, I did it, and I mean, that was crazy. They want me to play like 3 hours, and I was like, "Okay, no, 2 hours." My hands is like,
gotta take a break.
Yeah, I remember also I was in the same thing because people always because I wasn't playing in the Tampa area in restaurants, so people didn't see me like in performance in live. So everyone before actually played. Right now I'm playing every Saturday in a restaurant. It's called Salimar. If you want to see me, you can go.
Yeah.
And then, but in that time I playing only in Eastern. So people just put like hashtag in Eastern like violin in Tampa area. I think maybe I just put in the page. So yeah. So everyone's like, hey, I wanted you to play in my wedding. It's tomorrow, Saturday. And I was like, what do you want me to play? She was like, it's an Indian song. And I was like,
no way.
What? Indian song? I was like, yeah. And you know that the Indian sounds are so different because like with chromatic scales and so it's different. So I was like, okay, but I didn't say no. I always say yes. It's like, yeah, let's do this.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's do this. And I went to a performance and I played. It was like a whole fancy wedding.
Oh my God.
A lot of people. And I was like, oh my God, I want to play this song that I just learned like last night. And I was like, okay, well, let's do this. And everything worked. So everything was good. Everyone's like, yeah, just
that's awesome, man.
And I was like, but like one night to the next day.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
That's talent, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's talent. It takes talent to do that. You can't just pick up an instrument and play something you've never played before.
Yeah, I mean, so I remember I was playing it was like Venezuela music, but I haven't played like that kind of stuff. And I was like, hey, do we have a performance like in the same day, like in the like at 5 p.m. it was like 11. I was like, okay, but we're gonna play. We're gonna send you the music. I'm gonna play. It was like, okay, let's do this. And I said yes. And it came to a stage we didn't have time to practice, and it was like, let's improvise, let's play whatever. And it was like, dun, 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 I just play with violin, and it was like, oh my god, you're so good. And it's like,
they never know.
I didn't know the song, but they're like, okay, let's do this.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, you got talent, dude.
Yeah, man. I remember when my teacher, like my violin teacher, when I saw the music, I didn't read the music because I learned like memory. I memorized the whole song. So when I was like 8, 7, and he was like, Sebastian, you're not reading the song. You learn this, you memorize the song, but you're not reading. And I was like, no, I'm reading the song. And he was like, no, you memorize the whole thing. And he talked with my mom, like,
you could tell.
I don't know. He don't like to read music. He always memorized the song. We have one word in Venezuela that is huataca. Huataca is like when you play like whatever by your ear. So when you get like a melody and you play it, like it can be piano, violin, whatever. So it's like he's so huataquero, he said. And I was like, yes, I am.
Take that as a compliment, man.
I remember, it was crazy.
Yeah, that means you got a good memory. You're a very visual person.
Yeah, I mean, when I hear like a melody or something, I just imagine like, okay, that's C major, like D major. That's so.
I noticed on your TikTok videos too, you put the notes on the screen. That is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I remember when I was like in music 30, we took a class that it was like solfege. The teacher had to play something in the piano. I have to write it down in paper. So I remember the teacher was like playing, okay, let's start the dictation. And he was like, and you're like, okay. And you write down the whole thing. And then he was like, okay, let's see the results. What notes are? And I was like, that's A, C, E. And he was like, correct. And then he did it like 5 times. And then I got everything correct. But it was like, and everyone was like incorrect. And I was like, how you don't know that note?
Yeah, what the?
It's too easy. You can hear the notes. And it was like, no, it's not that easy. And I was like, what?
You got perfect pitch.
I was like, you don't listen to the notes. I mean, it was like 8, 9. You don't know, like you don't know. And the teacher was like, okay, let's do the dictation, but Sebastian is not going to participate. And I was like,
they took you
why?
out.
Yeah, I remember he called me Mozart. Hey, Mozart, don't play. And I was like,
nice.
Come on. And I was too shy. And I was like, oh my God. Everyone's going to think that I'm just like, like I just want to be like best or something. But I didn't know that I got that.
It's just natural. It just comes natural.
Yeah. And I think that's one of the reasons that I can play like any song, any melody by my ear, because I mean I can hear any sound and just play it.
Just play it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, that's impressive, dude. That's impressive.
Thank you.
Well, hopefully we get to work again very soon.
Yeah,
we'll have to make another video, man.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I love that work. Yeah.
Let's get some more covers under your belt. Well, thanks again for joining me, dude. Thanks again for telling me your story. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Anytime you want to come back, we're here for you. So Seba Gabo on Instagram and TikTok, check him out. He's really, really good at the violin. So we're gonna keep an eye on you. And for us, it's BlueBox Podcast on TikTok and Instagram. I'm BlueBox Digital 1 with a number 1 at the end. Obviously these episodes are going to be all on all the podcasting channels. So Apple Podcasts, Spotify, we're all on there, Stitcher. And then I also post these video podcasts onto YouTube. So if you want to follow along, there is youtube.blueboxdigital.com. If you want to be on the podcast, if you want to be sitting here with me like Sebastian is today, just reach out, DM me, send us an email, info@blueboxdigital.com, and we'll arrange for you to come here and tell your story. If you're not able to physically make it here, we could do a Zoom call or anything like that. Just do it virtually. But yeah, other than that, I guess that's it for you, man.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks again. And we'll see you again in the next episode. Thank you so much for joining us.